Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets with the euro-dollar update. All right, so the Iran-Israeli conflict throwing some turmoil into the marketplace. And I'm just hoping that the United States doesn't get further involved. If that does happen, what we could be looking at is the interest rate cut that the Fed is supposed to do. That would be put off. If this accelerates and the Iranians decide that they're going to close the Strait of Hormuz, oil prices could skyrocket, maybe $200 a barrel. 20% of the oil of the world comes out of there. I think it would be economic suicide for them, and that would also drive the United States in for deeper escalation of this, which would be very, very bad for the U.S. recovery. Potentially, Donald Trump would be kneecapping himself by getting involved in this foreign war. It's not our war. In my opinion, we should just stay out of it. And I just, wish that the Israelis would stop attacking. Maybe we can come to the table, but, nobody likes war. I certainly don't. But let's get on with the euro-dollar. Let's talk about the euro-dollar update, what's really important right now. All right, so far, and by the way, I have to admit, I was completely wrong about the scenario. I thought dollar-yen was going to come off. I didn't expect it to rally like it did. So I was kind of right with the euro-dollar, but for the wrong reasons. I was thinking that they were going to sell euro-yen, they were going to sell sterling-yen, but they didn't. They took it up, and now it's consolidating, and potentially I'm going to be handling that in my next video as far as sterling yen update. But if we look at the US dollar index, we can see that the index actually rebounded. It broke up through the short-term resistance. It rebounded a little bit, and now it's starting to come off again because dollar yen is slightly a little bit lower from the high of 148.02. Right now it's trading at 147.21. There are some U.S. economic indicators that popped out. I don't follow indicators, so I really don't, I don't really care about them, but I care about technicals. All right. So if we're looking at the US dollar index coming off a little bit, that could give us some punch in the euro dollar. Now let's just look at the euro dollar short term. Short term, we got a high, we got a lower high, we had a low, we got this now lower high right here, and we got this deeper low right there. That would be the trigger point to send the euro dollar lower. Right now it's defending this point. It needs to get up over this high right here in order to actually say, okay, we're punching back up into this range. Now, I want to take you a little bit further. Okay, I want to show you something just that we have to keep an eye on. And I'm saying this scenario is going to play out. But in 2024, Iran-Israel conflict actually sent the euro dollar much lower. It sent it lower from like 107 down to the 105 level, and then the spike down to the ultimate low that we had at the 101.58 before it recovered. So right now, here's where we stand right now, 2025. So if this bottom gets taken out, we can expect the same type of scenario that we had in the first conflict. Now, that's, nothing ever repeats exactly. Things are different, today. So it's just, I wanted to show you because, history is, doesn't repeat exactly, but it does rhyme at times. So if the euro dollar can hold this bottom, okay, then it's actually showing some strength. But if it breaks through this bottom, it potentially could be following exactly what happened back in 2024. And I'll keep you updated on that. But so as it stands right now, euro dollar recovering a little bit. We came down to the 114.45. It's got to get through this 115. I'm going to move this up, 115.12. That would be a good sign of recovery if you're a euro bull. If you didn't get long down here, you could take a look at price action up at 115, say 15 or so. If it's holding, most likely we're going to attack the 115.60 and potentially get up to 115.80 again. Now, here's what I'd be looking at, considering this thing could escalate any time, but we can only trade with what we see right now and what's in the marketplace right now. So as it stands, this level holds and we break up to say 115, say 15, as long as we don't turn down and take this bottom out, euro dollar's in good shape for a recovery. If it does trade up and then take this bottom out, that is a bearish sign, and we're heading towards 113.85. This low bar's close right there and potentially lower. If we can break up through this top, well, we got resistance at 115.60 and 116.21. Don't think that, well, I can't say that. It's Forex. Anything can happen, you know. So the main point I'm trying to make is it's got to hold that 114.40 level. If it can hold a 114.40, get through 115, say 15, and as long as it doesn't take that bottom out, it's a bullish sign for the euro dollar. Dollar yen is still starting to come off a little bit. It's trading at 114.20, 147.20 right now. I'll be updating that in my sterling yen video. I cover sterling yen, sterling dollar, dollar yen, and euro yen. So if you want to check that video out, it'll be up next. So remember, head over to Park Avenue Trading and get yourself a free ebook. Please give us some comments. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't already, head over to Park Avenue Trading. Give yourself a gift of a free ebook, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.